Hey, how you doing? I'm Gio. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 4 of Pistol, the Sex Pistols biopic thing, obviously. This is episode 4. It's called Pretty Vaaaycunt, spelt with the C word, with the U and the N, and So, obviously, it's got something to do with the song title, right? Pretty Vacant is a very famous Pistol song. The last episode we did Bodies, where we learned about Pauline, who had a baby in a bag. She was a mentally challenged, she was a sick person, right? She was ill. And she'd had a few abortions and she was wanting to put a baby in a bag. That was horrific. Really was. But it was apparently a true story, so they say. I reckon if it's true to the extent that they showed it there, I reckon if it's that true, but supposedly it was true. So this is pretty Vaaaycunt. Sid Vicious is still not in the band yet. He's still in the background, sort of thing, Glenn's on the band. We know this changes. I don't know when, but we're getting close to the end, right? It's like 4, 5, 6. So it's like literally the halfway through the story. And I'm assuming they're tying us up in one season, right? I'm assuming we're getting the whole story in one season. It has to be, right? It has to be. So this is episode 4. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying. Leave a comment for me if you want to. And let's get on with this.
One of the most reviewed and most reviled rock phenomenon of recent weeks. We got a few votes.
Granada.
Sex Pistols. You can hear them
Tony
walking
Wilson,
in the background even
the
now.
famous Tony Wilson of Factory Records and of the Hacienda in Manchester. I mean, people used to say what you like with Tony Wilson, but he had an ear for a band, right? He really did.
Francie, are you watching?
Oh Lord, yes, I am watching.
And as kids, but I'd never seen nothing like this before, right? Never seen it like this before. Just pure energy. Anarchy.
Rock is a young people's music.
It is, kinda.
Declares himself the commissar of a youth revolution. Boss, come on, I want to get to the back.
Kids are anarchists. Until they get dragged into the system.
Like I said before, to an extent where the Beatles have happened, but the Beatles changed things. Like I said, Metropole, like say London, Liverpool, stuff like that. I'm speaking absolute shit now. The Beatles did it to an extent, right? The Beatles changed youth culture to an extent, right? And people started to grow their hair long. But it was still within that structure, right? They changed it a lot, but still within that structure. The likes of the Sex Pistols ripped the structure up. Just destroyed it. I mean, back in the days, you were getting, as you grew up, especially in the north, as you became a man, you probably worked with your father, right? Your father got you a job. You probably worked with your father. You probably drunk in the same clubs as your father. You probably dressed the same as your father. You were expected to live pretty much the same life as your parents. It's like you just followed on, And the likes of the punk movement and the Sex Pistols changed it. Now your life had nothing in common with your parents.
What do you think? That has got hit written all over it.
Cheers.
Well, when you get your new recording contract, I definitely suggest this as your first single.
Thank you, Dave. Next time I need advice from a stoned-out hippie, I'll know precisely where to turn. In the meantime, please stick to your assigned role as a third-rate sound engineer.
He's just jealous because I wrote the tune and most of the lyrics. Well, apart from that rewrite he did in the second verse, which admittedly is an improvement.
The only thing that makes it not an ABBA song is that I sing Pretty Vaaaycunt, whereas you wanted Pretty Vaaaycunt.
Dave's right. When we present to potential record companies...
Shut up, Glenn.
We fighting again.
Pretty Vaaaycunt does not represent us as a band.
Oh, no, not like anarchy. I am an anarchist. I am an antichrist. Do you know what a hard time my mum gets at work over those lyrics?
Because anarchist and antichrist don't rhyme.
I'm the one who people notice, and I'm the one who bears the consequences. So pardon me, Glenn, if I don't give a fuck what your mum thinks.
A fucking great guitarist. You know that?
No. You're just really shit.
Mouthy yank. Wouldn't say because you can do lying down music. Standing up and sitting down. And you can do the sitting down music, standing up and lying down.
See, they're good together. They're, alas, it was not to be. I'm not even sure if this is true. Is this true? Steve Jones and Chrissy Hine. Is it, were they a thing, or is this just put in for the love interest for the TV show? The glamour of touring, eh? The glamour of being a rock star.
It's gonna be riot. Come on!
Oh look, the Northern Oaks are snogging. I didn't know Barnsley was this fruity.
Honestly, son, it's like this most Saturday nights.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Oh.
They are here. What are we going to do?
Oh.
You must be the Sex Pistols.
Bernadette.
Right. You'll be in the ballroom. If you could just follow me, gentlemen. Our resident DJ kicks off the proceedings at 7 p.m. sharp. There's a buffet. You can help yourselves.
Right.
Then it's you from 8 till 9.
Or shit bean, or wherever we are. Do you want to hear something real?
They hate it. Except this guy. Except this fucking guy. You fucking go, son. Watching be that guy, you've got their entire attention. Your personal Sex Pistol show. Oh shit! Bernadette! I thought you never heard of them. Or never heard them.
Wait, it's Bernadette. It's bingo.
Turn it up.
This one goes out to
Turn it.
bingo and her boyfriends.
Bingo. Bingo Bernadette.
Wait. What's that noise?
That's the ocean, Steve.
The sea.
Fucking Londoners, eh? Londoners, mate. You really are shaped by your childhood, right?
You always go on like I'm some kind of rich kid.
Or what?
I grew up same as you.
Oh, right. That's why you went to that posh school, is it?
I went to grammar school because I passed the entrance exam. All them grammar school kids thought I was scum. All you lot thought I was a stuck-up posh boy, so I learnt music. But I didn't start a band. You did. And it's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Oh. Oh, Glenn. Oh, Glenn.
Well, for my money, you're smarter than all of us.
Hmm. There's different types of intelligence, right? Come on, John. Go on, John. $100 Club. The famous $100 Club. Glitter best. The fuck is glitter best?
It's a dump.
Hmm?
Oh, hello.
Suits them though.
Steve.
I know who you all are, and can I just say that I think what you're doing is so important.
Do mind Steve, he's a sexual maniac.
Yeah, I am. Sorry, there's nothing I can do about it.
Your freshly negotiated EMI contract.
Give us a look.
How much is it for? £40,000.
Hmm.
Wait, hang on. Then why only 25 quid a week?
Well, the 40k is to pay for the recording of your new album.
You get 25% and we pay your expenses.
All very standard stuff.
Look, it's all right. Malcolm knows if he stitches us up, I'll break his fucking legs, don't you, Malcolm?
Hmm. Yes, of course. Malcolm wouldn't do that, would he? Malcolm is an honest man. Just say, I'd sting at you. You flush a lot of money at people who don't have any, and they'll do whatever you want. You know, severely undervaluing themselves.
Everyone watches it, don't they? It's really quite exciting.
I always knew you'd be famous. You get it from me. Charisma.
On telly? That's exciting.
We got a contract, Mrs. Jones. It's a lot of money.
Oh, Steve.
Yeah, we're actually on tonight.
Look at Steve. Feels like $1 million.
That'd be a laugh.
Well, mate,
And here comes this prick to bring him back down.
Watching him cock up live on TV. Well, now the whole world will get to see what your poor mum's had to put up with all these years.
See, Steve, you'll wait at a bunch of drunken Northerners. You'll fight to drop a hat, but Finney's stepfather is there. He reversed back to little boy, right?
I was told the band was a four-piece.
Some of these markers, right? You see elephants, growing elephants, and they're tied to a post with a bit of string around their leg, and you think, why doesn't it just break it? It's because that string's been in its leg since it's been a kid, right? A little tiny baby. And back then, I suppose, it realised it couldn't break the string back then. So as it grew up, the string was in its mind. The string mentally was tied to the post, near the actual string. Because it had been there for so long, it was his mind that was tied in. Same with him. He could smash that guy, but in his mind, he's still a little boy. And that's still his dad. Bill Grundy, so. Classic, absolutely classic piece of British television. I actually remember that. I am old enough to remember that card.
They are punk rockers. The real craze, they tell me. They're heroes, not the nice, clean Rolling Stones.
That's just their tough shit.
It's what?
Nothing, a rude word. Next question.
No. What was the rude word?
What the fuck did he ask you about for?
Shit.
I said it repeated.
You know, I always wanted to meet you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll afterwards, shall we?
You dirty sods.
That told him.
The old man.
Well, keep going, Chief, keep going. Go on, we've got another 5 seconds.
You dirty bastard. Go on again. You dirty fucker.
Yeah, and you just fucked your career. How puritanical we used to be, right? The things that used to offend us.
What have you done? what you told us to
I
do.
did
Okay,
not
Malcolm.
tell you to end your entire career.
To destroy everything that we have worked for by appearing in front of the British public on tea time television.
I thought he wanted to destroy. I thought he wanted anarchy. Malcolm the Revolutionary, yeah. Until money gets involved.
You might want to read those headlines. Wait.
Well, you can't. Oh. Chrissy. Chrissy. He looks scared of him.
Loaded. The filth and the fury.
Filth and Fury's good.
Filth and Fury is good. I like that. Oh shit, they're on a roof. Oh, ho, ho.
Sid, what are you doing? Answering the door.
Is it an over your boys? Let's give him an eyeful of this.
Yeah, Sid, just...
This is punk. We do what we want when we want.
Exactly, Sid. Exactly.
Sid! I'll tell Mum that you led me into this depravity and she will ban you from our house forever. No more cups of tea, no more iced biscuits, no more motherly sympathy. Just cold, hard banishment.
Do love you, Mum.
And she loves you. Let's keep it that way.
Come on, boys. Let's see ya.
Thank God.
Okay, Jonesy, he's like, whew. Thank God.
You're my only real mate, Sid.
I need another. For later. I'll be dead by the time I'm 21.
Don't say stupid cliches like that.
Yeah, I mean, he did make it to 21, did he? Just.
Put this on.
Oh God. I couldn't wear that.
What is that? And where does it go?
Let me tell you about this. For hundreds of years, women had to wear stuff like this under their dresses.
We can't afford it.
I'm dressing you. The gig is my show.
Fucking Beatles mania. Is he saying Johnny's a cunt? Yes, yes.
Have you got a minute?
Yeah. You are fucking joking.
Thing is,
You are fucking joking.
I was talking to John.
No,
and
you
we
weren't
were trying
talking to John. You were talking to Malcolm.
You were
And
talking
you weren't
Malcolm.
talking to him. He was talking to you.
It's my band. Mine. And what I'm trying to say to you is you're sacked.
Oh, fuck. So she paying them? Shall she paying them?
A thank you present from Vivian for doing the clothes justice on the night. I'm sure you'll be splashed all over the New Musical Express.
These are train tickets.
Oh.
To Huddersfield.
With compliments.
We've run away
Oh.
and home.
And now you can run back and tell everyone what you've seen. You've got nothing. You know nothing. And if you stay here, you'll become nothing. You think we're just stupid little girls, but we're punks. And how long before you're the old, new generation gap? What'll you have then but a tray boring story about how you were once the brightest young things at some gig no one even remembers?
I just saw Glenn at the Roxy.
Yeah, Glenn's gone. It's right to win it.
Got over you, Steve. Why can't you ever stand up to him?
Cause
Oh,
in court.
in the court.
He said
Oh.
I meant something to him.
It doesn't mean you're indebted to him, Steve. You've paid him back already. You've paid him back.
Here he is, the man of the hour. This calls
Oh,
a
Jesus.
celebration, Chrissy. We have a replacement. Our man Jonesy is about to give a very unique individual the chance of a lifetime.
Are you going to ask me?
No.
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 It's all sorted.
Oh, God.
Hello, Chrissy. Guess what? I'm a Sex Pistol.
So it was Sex Pistol episode 4, pretty vacant. I wonder, does anybody actually watch this part of the videos? Or do you just stop it after the reactions? Anyway, I guess the obvious question is, what difference would it have made if Glenn stayed on? If Sid never joined the band, what difference would it have made? Not to Sid, to the Pistols. What difference would it have made to their image, to their success, to the end of the band? Would it have made a bigger difference? Would it have prolonged them? Anyway, so I guess in this episode as well, we saw this spread from London north, right? And it was a hard sell, you know, because like I said, these northern towns, mining towns, like industrial towns, when you were growing up, once you left school and became of age, you probably worked with your father, you probably drunk in the same working men's clubs as your father, you probably dressed exactly the same as your father. You know, you actually you replaced. And then your kids grow up and then they replace you, and it was a replacement thing. And the Sex Pistols broke out to an extent, but I think it was a harder sell the further north you went. Right? And you see the two girls from Huddersfield, and they came down, they went to the gig, they got dressed, and they went home again. They were told to go home. Were they getting told to go home? Like, there's plenty of punks in London. Spread it. Be you, be punk, in Huddersfield. Start something there. We're represented here. You need to. Or was it because Jordan sort of knew if it was coming? They're like 16, 17. And if you stay in London and you stay in that crowd and you stay in that environment, you're gotta get chewed up in a bad way. And a lot of people did. So I'm not sure. Tell me what you think. Was Jordan doing them a favour for their own good? Intentionally or not? And then you saw Sid is in the band. Finally. Sid Vicious, the living embodiment of punk, is in the band. Oh, I forgot the Bill Grundy moment, right? The famous Bill Grundy moment. Bill Grundy's pissed. The band are pissed. Bill Grundy marks an inappropriate comment to, was it Susie? And the band tell him what they think of him. Right? In these days, honestly, I would be tame. I wouldn't even be spoken about these days. Back then, I was enough to drop you from a record label, enough to turn the world against you. But episode 4 done. Episode 5 is called Nancy and Sid. Sid's in the band, and I guess we're going to see the spiral, right? The spiral of Sid and the spiral of the Sex Pistols. So, I hope you catch me for that one. And until then, I'll see you there.